Hello, welcome to my second YouTube channel. As already said on a post that I made on my YouTube channel and a short that I made about 5 key figures in history who fought for LGBTQ plus rights, I'm going to be making a whole video about them, starting with Harvey Bernard Milk. So, May 22nd, 1930 to November 27th, 1978. He was an American politician and the first openly gay man to be elected to the public office in California as member of the San Francisco Board of Supervisors. Manner of death was assassination. Education, State University of New York, Albany, BA. And his relatives documented that his nephew Stuart Milk. Awards: Presidential Medal of Freedom 2009 posthumously. Years of service 1951 to 1955. Milk was born and raised in New York. He acknowledged his homosexuality in adolescence, but secretly pursued sexual relations well into adulthood. The counterculture of the 1960s caused him to shed many of his conservative views about individual freedom and sexual exploration. Milk moved to San Francisco in 1972 and opened a camera store. After holding an assortment of jobs and frequently changing addresses, he settled in the Castro, a neighborhood that was experiencing a mass immigration of gay men and lesbians. He ran for city supervisor in 1973, but the existing gay politician establishment resisted him. Milk's campaign was compared to theatre due to his personality, earning media attention and votes, although not enough to be elected. He campaigned again in the next 2 supervisor elections, dubbing himself the mayor of Castro Street. The voter response caused him to also run for the California State Assembly due to his growing popularity. He led the gay rights movement in battles against anti-gay initiatives. I don't know how to say that word, so sorry. Initiatives. Milk was elected city supervisor in 1977 after San Francisco began to choose neighborhood representatives rather than the city-wide ones. During Milk's almost 11th month in office, he sponsored a bill banning discrimination based on sexual orientation in public accommodations, housing and employment. The supervisors passed the bill by a vote of 11-1, and Mayor George Moscone signed it into law. On November 27, 1978, Milk and Moscone were assassinated by Dan White, a disgruntled former city supervisor who cast the sole vote against Milk's bill. Despite his short political career, Milk became an icon in San Francisco and a martyr in the LGBTQ plus community. In 2002, Milk was called the most famous and most significant openly LGBTQ plus official ever elected in the United States. Anne Cronenberg, his final campaign manager, wrote of him, "What set Harvey apart from you or me was that he was a visionary. He imagined a righteous world inside his head, and then he set about to create it for real, for all of us." Milk was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2009. So that's some things about him. Now I'm going to try and find some information about what things he actually did. Milk's most significant legislative achievement was sponsoring a 1978 bill that banned discrimination in housing, public accommodations and employment based on sexual orientation in San Francisco. In 1978, Milk led the successful fight against California Proposition 6, which sought to ban gay and lesbian teachers from public schools. He organised a massive campaign that secured opposition from diverse political figures, including President Jimmy Carter and Ronald Reagan. Milk famously urged LGBTQ plus people to come out to friends, family and co-workers to break down stereotypes. He believed that visibility was essential for winning rights, famously stating, "If a bullet should enter my brain, let that bullet destroy every closet door." He founded this association of gay business owners to combat discrimination against gay business owners, fostering economic strength within the LGBTQ plus community. Or in 1974, Milk organised the first Castro Street Fair to promote local businesses and draw positive attention to the neighbourhood, attracting over 5,000 people. Following his earlier political losses, he co-founded this club to provide a political platform for LGBTQ plus residents, which was renamed the Harvey Milk LGBTQ plus Democratic Club after his assassination. Milk was skilled at building alliances such as with the Teamsters Union, urging them to hire more gay drivers and encouraging gay bars to stop selling Coors beers, which was then anti-union. Following the murder of Robert Hillsborough, a gay man, in 1977, Milk successfully demanded better police protection and increased visibility for the community in the face of violence. His 1977 election gave national visibility to the gay rights movement, inspiring a generation of activists. His slogan, "You gotta give 'em hope," encouraged queer people to demand equal rights and respiration. Unfortunately, he was assassinated on November 27, 1978 by Dan White, a former city supervisor. He was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2009. So that's all the information I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be saying about Harvey Milk. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. There's going to be no editing because I'm terrible at editing. So yeah, anyway, see you in the next video. Goodbye. And remember, they will not erase us. No one can ever erase LGBTQ plus, and LGBTQ plus will never be erased, no matter how hard people try. Anyway, goodbye.